Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome in if you're new and welcome back if you're a subscriber. So this is going to be a weekly reading for July 26th through August 1st. It's a pivotal time right now in the year, I think, for all of us, Sag. And I think you're going to feel it pretty big. I know that you just went through a full moon, right, at 1 degree of Aquarius. A second full moon in Aquarius will happen on the 22nd of August. And that's at 29 degrees. This is an auspicious change because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of shock, awe, and radical changes, innovation, and new way of doing things. So the time is kind of beautifully scooped out through Leo season. And Leo is about solar plexus chi energy, our desire, our drive, and what we want. And our ego construct, right? It's also about how we shine in the world, in the collective. On the Leo-Aquarian axis. Self, on stage, shining out to the world with the collective. Okay, so it's where we stand in the world with others. And it's a good time for us to sort of stand out and start something new. Something that feels different to us. Something perhaps we've never done before. Something we want to do. All right, so today we're using the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards that I'm shuffling now, and that is by Denise Lynn. I'm going to pull one of those and then read from the book the message for you today. And I'm also going to pull a 9-card spread from this beautiful deck, the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. I'm doing 9 cards. We're going to read horizontally, vertically, and big picture. So while I'm pulling your cards, why don't you settle in with me, Sagittarius? Take some deep breaths. Get some oxygen in the brain. Bring down the cortisol, right? That stress. Lower that. Lift up the serotonin and dopamine so you can think clearly and feel good. Feet on the floor. Let's get grounded. A card for you, Sagittarius. Embracing enthusiasm. Well, Sag, that's you all day long. Embracing enthusiasm. Has your enthusiasm been dipping? Did it dip down in Cancer season when you were really deep in your feelings? Because, you know, that can happen. Water can put out fire, and you're fire, right? So maybe now in Leo season, you're going to get your ZHUZH back. That's what I'm seeing. Shout to the heavens with happiness, embracing enthusiasm. So I'll read that in just a second. But first, I'm going to shuffle and lay out your 9 cards. All right. So Sagittarius, how have you been? Let me know in the comments. Was Cancer season something that was deeply emotional for you? A lot of changes happening right now in our lives, and we're really having to adjust, right? And make some big life decisions, I'm thinking, right? All right. I have shuffled these cards plenty, plenty, plenty. A little bit more on camera for you, and there. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. I'm going to lay out your 9. While you're breathing with me. All right, and then we're going to read that message and then do your 9 card. All right, Sag, let's take a look. Information may be coming in for you to make a big decision. I think you're going to be excited about it. Something brand new for you. You don't want to go back to the past, especially if it's in relationship at this point. You either want the relationship to change and shift into a whole new way of being, or this is a new relationship that I might be seeing. There you are. You've been maybe listless, just not really feeling it. I just heard that, a line from that movie, or the title. No, it's a line from the, he's just not that into you. I'm sorry, that's what I heard. So maybe you're feeling this way about someone, or someone might be feeling this way about you. I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, please, no judgment. That's what I heard in my head. Especially with these cards that I'm seeing. What this is saying to me is you are going through this big radical shift in your life. You want a love that feels like love. You want a love that excites you. You want a love that inspires you. Embracing enthusiasm means with this new message coming in, whatever it is, it's going to bring you, I think, into the kind of reciprocal relationship that you're looking for. That's kind of what I'm seeing at first. Of course, as we read, we'll see what else comes out. Let's read for you first, though, Embracing Enthusiasm. I turned right to it. I love it when I do that. Embracing enthusiasm. Stop waiting on the sidelines. To heal your life and reach your goals, get up and take some risks. Break a few rules. Shout to the heavens with joy and exuberance. Clap your hands with glee. Be silly. Don't hold yourself back. Allow childlike wonder to flood into your life. Perhaps take a day off of work. Experience and celebrate even the smallest events in life. Discover what's great about each day, right? Getting that back, getting your ZHUZH back, right, Sag? This is not the time to be reserved. Embrace every aspect of life. Smell the daisies. Good times are ahead if you just let loose a little bit. All right, let's see. Sacred Traveler wants you to know, an unseasoned traveler believes that happiness only comes after one has reached the destination. However, the Sacred Traveler knows that the fastest way to manifest your dreams is to be happy now. You don't have to wait to experience joy. Your enthusiasm about what you already have ignites the miracles in your life, right? It's about taking stock and having gratitude, because the attitude of gratitude is the seed of joy, isn't it? Right, Sag? Without enthusiasm, something inside you sleeps. You must awaken, and then your relationships flourish. Your health becomes vibrant, and your connection to the Creator deepens. Wow, something inside of you has been asleep. Remember I said that you haven't quite been feeling it, right? It's like you're just not, you haven't been into it, somebody hasn't been into you, or that feeling of kind of apathy, right? Lack of enthusiasm. So if you've been going that because water puts out fire, and we just went through serious Cancer lunations after a very intense Gemini season, right? With all of the Mercury retrograde, forever in Gemini, and then Cancer season with those moon cycles, it's been deeply an internal thing, right? Our thoughts, all those weeks of thinking, deciding, what do I want? Then the feelings, well, how do I really feel about making changes? Am I afraid to make changes? Am I excited to make changes? How do my feelings guide me? And now we're into sister fire for you. Leo season is fire, so it's a more natural element for you to feel good in, and I think that you're going to feel that. You're going to feel a little bit more energy coming back. That's, I think, what you need right now. I think you need somebody to ignite and light the flame and wake you up. But it really begins within. At first, you have to say to yourself, well, I may not have been enjoying my life as much as I want to, even though things might be going well. Maybe they are. But if they're not, either way, allowing yourself to feel from within your soul the joy of being alive itself. I call it aliveness, right? That feeling of aliveness where you can walk out your front door and you actually see the leaves on the trees and you hear, you know, the insects and the animals and children laughing, seeing the world through those eyes. Not really rose-colored glasses, just clear glasses, seeing the world for all the beauty that it does have, right? When you can get back into that energy, which is your natural energy, Sagittarius, right? You are the sign of enthusiasm. So getting that back, right? Loosening up, laughing a little bit more, that's kind of, I think, what you really need right now. And I do think that that's what you're going to feel during Leo season. All right, let's do this. So across the top, we have the Page of Swords. This is information coming in, new information. With the Judgment, it's a wake-up call. Whatever comes in, this message, it's a wake-up call, but it's exciting. Page of Wands. So it's new information that's exciting, and oh boy, are you going to go, oh, whoa, here's a chance, here's something new, or another chance. The Judgment card can often be, you know, yes, it's a radical change. It's a shift. It's a, you know, it's Judgment Day, right? We have to make a decision. But it's not always necessarily a brand new thing. Sometimes it can be another chance at something, okay? So information coming in that's exciting could be another chance at something. Now, on the bottom of the deck, I want to talk to you about the Six of Pentacles. I think this is the energy that you're wanting to feel, very potentially in relationship. I think perhaps in the past it hasn't felt either equitable or requited. If it's been unrequited, you want stable, solid, somebody you can count on who's going to be there for you. And bring a little more zhuzh back into your life. It's like you want them to be exciting, right? And sexy and cool and all the things that make you laugh and make you feel great. But you also want to be able to count on this person, right? That's kind of, I think, what you're wanting. You're wanting long-term love, but you want it to feel like it's on equal footing. The give and take, you know, like more 50-50. I think that's kind of where you're coming from. And this new information, this new communication that comes in is going to be a decision-making moment. And you're going to be able to make a decision, okay? Six of Cups, because in the past, something had to end with the Death card. Something needed to change or will be needing to change right now, this week, right? Something coming, or at least, you know, with these giant lunations, I'm saying between the 1st degree Aquarian full moon this past weekend and the next one, August 22nd, with the new moon in the middle, during this time, this change is going to be happening. So anywhere in these sort of 28 days, if you will, there's a judgment call, a decision you're going to be making, it looks to me. Because the way it was, even though it might have been beautiful and good, it needed to end for one reason or another with the Death card. The Death card is the center card in your 9-card spread. This is a time of change. It is something ends. There's no arguing with it. It's over. It's done. It's a completion on something. And it could be anything. It could even be internal. But it also means rebirth. Some new beginning coming. This is the center of the reading. So you're not going to do it the way you did in the past. And if it's relationship, you're either not going to do the relationship the same way or a new relationship is coming in with the Knight of Cups. So this looks like we're talking about love. You know, it can also be friendship or family where whatever was going on in the past, it's like something had to radically change, end, and beginning again or begin anew for whatever reason. This is something you feel, okay? Surrounding the Death card, this is something that you've been feeling. You've been reminiscing about the past and hoping and wishing for a future that is better, that comes in with a little more love and excitement, okay? Because I think you were a little disappointed in the past. We'll go down in the vertical here in a minute. So on the last line of the horizontal way view, here's the King of Wands. This represents the yang of your fire energy, whether you're male or female. This is the action that you take from your fire energy, your will, your drive, your passion, and your desire, what you want to do. If it was the Queen of Wands, it's how you feel inside, right? It's inner confidence and, you know, that inner fire, passion, attraction, those things. The King is more about taking action from those feelings because you were listless, apathetic, a little maybe disappointed, or with the Four of Cups, you know, it's just that meh feeling in life when there's just not really any enthusiasm, right? And the cups represent the feelings, the water, and sometimes love in our lives when we're a little bit maybe disappointed or unfulfilled in love. It can be, okay? So maybe the passion had dwindled in a relationship. And you know, you want to feel it. You want to feel love like this. King of Wands, King of Cups. That's with your whole heart, with all your passion. You want a love that gets you fired up, right? You want something that makes you feel alive. That aliveness we said, right? All right, let's go down the vertical. So this information comes in, you know, you're thinking about the past, so it may be information from someone from the past, or it may just be you looking at the past and telling yourself something that you learned about it. It's like, I've learned from the past about what I want, what I need, how I feel deeply inside, right? What I desire. And then we have the judgment call. So a decision needs to be made because something has to end, or the way something that has been done has to end, because it's been unfulfilling, right? Uninspiring. Lack of passion, maybe. Lack of passion, perhaps. So Page of Wands, the message coming in, whether you're telling yourself or whether somebody is trying to talk to you and say, hey, let's do something about this relationship, okay? Let's go to therapy, or let's, discuss the things that are going on so that we can get the ZHUZH back, right? It could be that. So with the Page of Wands, you're talking about that. A message coming in about it that's loving. This is a, sexy talk, romance, hamana. King of Cups, it makes you feel loved and desired and wanted, especially with these two kings. Like, this is love and desire. I think that's really what you want. And this change, judgment, death, that's nothing to sneeze at. This is a change. It's the end of one way and a new beginning, or it's the end of a relationship and a new relationship coming in. Whatever it is, Sagittarius, you know that you're not going back. That's what this is saying. Because you want equality, equanimity, you want requited love, you want something that feels more balanced, something you can count on for the long term, that makes you feel alive, right? Getting the ZHUZH back, embracing enthusiasm. It starts from within. Tell yourself, I want to feel that way again, right? When you decide you want to feel that way again, the way you felt before, this lackluster, not really excited, you're not that into it, right? That kind of feeling, well, that will end. Because you're deciding there's a brand new way. You've learned. You're telling yourself, or you're getting a message from someone else that comes in that's new, or you're getting a message from the person you're with, and the person is saying, let's do this in a new way. Whatever it is, this relationship, and I'm really seeing that, hasn't had enough enthusiasm. It hasn't had enough passion, and you are changing that. You're saying, nope, I want this, right? I want that. I want love that I feel deep inside my heart, in my body, in the cells of my DNA. I want to feel that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of ZHUZH for life. And I really do hope you find it. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for coming to the channel today. I want to wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude every single day this week. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's getting ZHUZHed up in your life, because this is a very major change. And this is you, and you want to get back to you. So I hope you do. Please leave me a comment, let me know. Also, give me a like, thumbs up if you liked the video today. You can go to my weekly readings playlist if you're interested in seeing any other signs like your moon, rising, or Venus. And I will talk to you again next week. Thank you, Sagittarius. See you then.